FastMikeRolloffs.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Rolloffs has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Rolloffs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Rolloffs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Rolloffs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is the Don't Punt Hour with former Nebraska receiver.
Throwing over the middle, completes the pass. He's got speed to the end zone. Touchdown. 45 yards.
And return specialist.
This time he beats the kicker and one more.
Demorne Pierson-El.
Not only does the sideline have confidence in Pierson-El, but Pierson-El has confidence in Pierson-El.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome in. Don't Punt Hour. Harrison Earns on the ones and twos as always. Come 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Ticket weeknights. I got Demorne Pierson-El in studio to my left. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685. Starter Heyman text line. As always, come Thursday, since my last weekday here, off on Fridays. This will be the last time I talk before the Huskers kick off. So we're going to do some college football picks in Nebraska. Maryland will certainly be one of those. If I just take a look at the record, I am winning Demorne Pierson-El.
Not for long.
All right, we'll see. Excuse me. To be fair, not by a lot, by like a couple games.
One. Maybe 2.
Yeah, no, you're right. One game. So no, yeah, just one game. I'm leading by one game.
And last week was just bad.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, not for me. 4-1. You were 3-2.
You were not 4-1 last week.
I was. The only game I got wrong was Texas.
No.
I swear, you just you're worse. I don't want to do that. I'll just say this.
I thought you were at least
you're not honest.
I thought you were 3-2.
I was the 2 weeks ago. Last week.
You were I thought that week you were 2-3.
We were both 2-3 that week.
No. You.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
You. I was 3-2.
All right, you did win last week. I don't know why you're pressing me on this. The results are the results in the morning.
You're about 1.
We're above by 1, and
It's
we're
okay.
gonna.
You can be the hare. I'm the turtle. It's okay. I'll catch you. I'm not worried.
I'm not planning on coasting anytime soon. That's the difference between me and the hare. I understand work ethic. All right, Alabama, Missouri, first game on the slate. Alabama.
Are we doing this right out the gate?
Yeah, we're doing it right out of the gate.
Okay.
Because then we're going to lean into Nebraska, Maryland, and then that's going to be the conversation, at least for the first segment, maybe into the second. So Alabama at Missouri, and Missouri's at home. Again, this is their 6-game home stand. This is the last one at home before they ever even have to leave the state, let alone their own home stadium. And it is an 11 a.m. kickoff. It's a sleepy game for Crimson Tide heading on the road. Not crazy travel or anything, but nonetheless, I'll go first on this one so you don't feel like I'm always cheating, because you'll bring that up too, I'm sure. Alabama's favored 2.5. What do you think the ticket prices are? And I'll give you my pick.
180.
No, 145. Pretty good. That's pretty good prices. Give me the Tide. Missouri hasn't really been tested by anybody yet. But the one hope for Missouri, as good as Alabama has kind of looked, especially against Georgia, they are pretty one-dimensional. I mean, it's Simpson airing it out, and there hasn't really been a team to shut down their passing game. If Missouri's able to do that, they have a good fighting chance. They have a really good run defense, but I just don't think they're going to be good enough on the back end.
I think potentially it could be a trap game. I'm still going Bama.
Okay.
Bama's just been battle tested. Regardless, even if they have a slow half, the second half comes out and they typically steamroll people. So I think second half, the adjustments to come in, Bama will wake up and it'll be over, by the fourth quarter.
Okay. You surprised the 2.5 spread?
Yes.
Yeah, I am too. So, but it does tell you, like, Missouri's cooking, especially at home. They have one of the better home records as well. I was thinking about involving this game. I was like, kind of yes and no, but I'm deciding on it. We are going to include this one because it's interesting. UCLA on the road at Michigan State. Michigan State, 2 back-to-back losses. UCLA, 4 straight losses before taking down number 7 Penn State. Do you buy UCLA or was it a flash in the pan?
I hate this game.
It's a weird one to try to pick. I have to ask some of these games that are absolute toss-ups or just bizarre scenarios because we got to get some separation.
I don't think Michigan State. I don't think they'll start slow. Like they're a fast-paced team that can kind of get into things early on. Penn State is a slow-starting team. Yes, they can say that they're better or they have better athletes and everything like that. This is a true trap game. UCLA is playing better. I think the quarterback has probably gotten.
That was the best he's ever looked. Was that Penn State game?
Yeah, but
the defense was still giving up quite a few.
That part, and I think Michigan State can get after him. I'm gonna hate this one. I think I'm gonna go Michigan State.
All right, I'm taking the Bruins. Give me the hot hand Bruins.
Yeah, I
11 a.m. game. I know that's actually really bad for the Bruins. Yeah. All right, yeah, I locked it in. Give me the Bruins. That is not in their favor though, for it to be 11 a.m. coming from UCLA all the way to Michigan State. But at least at this point in the season, they're probably used to some pretty distant travels. I feel tough on that one. Michigan State, by the way, 7.5 is the line for them. Vegas likes Michigan State a lot more than I do, but we'll have to wait and see. We split on that one. We both agreed on Bama beat Missouri. Indiana at Oregon. Number 7, Indiana.
You go first. Yeah.
Kurt Signetti and the boys get it done. Indiana.
I hate you. I hate you. I'm going IU as well.
What do you think the spread is?
Probably 3 points.
6.5, Oregon.
It was close. Oregon, that's just because they're home. I don't.
Kurt Cignani usually makes those spreads look ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll with Indiana.
Yeah.
Tickets are $145. You get Knotson.
Not a bad game.
54,000 people. You think of those tickets would be a little bit more, but all right, Oregon. Oklahoma at Texas. Red River Shootout.
I'm going OU.
Yeah, I'm going OU. That's probably the second best defense in the country. I think it is ranked as the second best defense in the country. Texas couldn't stop Florida.
No.
And Florida's not bad, but Manning's got to give me something before I start picking Texas again. And that's where I'm at with them.
They have to look different. They have to get things kind of back on track. And I don't think that this is the game to get things back on track. They possibly could, like I said, it's a rivalry game. It's been gone back, but the way that Oklahoma defense have made opposing quarterbacks look and whatnot, Oklahoma looks to be too tough to handle for some teams in the SEC.
Yeah, and possibly Monteur's back for that game. So I know they've been winning without him, but if he's back for this one, even if it's like a 90, 80%, I like Monteur a lot in this game. I just Texas, their defense is good. The offense, they got to give me something before I pick them. So I'm going Oklahoma as well. I think the spread's probably Oklahoma's favor. Let me double check here. Texas is actually favored by 1.5 still.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what I just don't know what you're seeing with those guys anymore. And if they lose this game, I mean, that's it for Texas. They're not making the playoffs. They can't afford to drop another one, especially with the losses that they have taking, and then some closer games with like teams like UTEP in the first half. Like this stuff's going to reflect very poorly. So I'm going to go OU, and I don't know why Texas is favored in that one because it's.
Is it still at a neutral site?
Yeah, it's a neutral site still.
Is it? So it's at the place that they typically have it at, like the State Fair.
Yeah, it's where the Cotton Bowl is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm still going OU.
Okay. Do we only disagree on one game then, or two games?
Two.
Okay.
UCLA. No.
Yep.
Yeah, just one game.
All right.
It's either going to be a tight week or really ugly.
Yeah, let me see here. Or we could swap it out with Michigan and USC, one of those that we both agreed on, so we can get some zags going, so we can get some difference going.
I'm going with SC with that one. I don't know who you going for.
USC, just keep it. It's fine. Just keep it. It's fine. Nebraska, Maryland. If we have to, it'll be a tiebreaker.
Okay, sure.
Let's see. Oh, Nebraska's favorite 7.5 on this one. The line's kind of been bumping up and down. It's in College Park. It's not 11 a.m. It's 2:30, so that helps us a little bit.
Come on.
You know what? We're going to go 30 to 10. Big day for the defense.
30 to 10. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. A beatdown by the Huskers.
I'm going to go 17-34.
Okay.
Red.
All right. If we need the tiebreaker, then we have it. We can use that as our tiebreaker.
There with them with how they struggle and everything like that on third downs and everything like that, I think it'll be hard for them to get 17 points. But I don't think they. I have a hard time seeing them getting above 17. That's just me personally.
Yeah,
and that's being generous.
I think if Nebraska scores above 21 points, I think they win the game. I think that's kind of the metric for me. Now, obviously, let's go score more than 21 and really make sure that we're putting ourselves in a good spot. But I do think Maryland is not going to be able to put up a ton of points. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to go through some of their numbers here. We'll compare Nebraska and Maryland and where they rank in the season. Now that it is somewhat deep enough, these numbers have some meaning because I hate talking about these stats when you're like game 3 because it's like, well, Nebraska's number 1 in the country. And it's like, well, yeah, they played Akron and Houston Christian. I hope so. Some of these other teams had tougher games. So now we're at a point, though, this far in, these numbers make a little bit more sense. So we can actually start comparing them in a way that I think is actually fair. So both teams obviously 4-1 heading into this one. Rushing offense, Nebraska not great. 101 nationally. They get about 129 yards on a game. Maryland, they're worse. 128 nationally. They get about 93.2 yards. But then when you go look at Evan Johnson's numbers, he's getting over 5 yards a carry. Some of this you have to factor in sack yards. If we didn't have all those sack yards, we would not be 101 in the country. We've taken a lot of sacks for a lot of negative yards. That would certainly bump us up. How important is it for Nebraska to be two-dimensional in this Maryland game?
I think that's one of the keys to the game.
I agree 100%.
We've seen kind of teams I don't want to say take things away, but make it more difficult. This is the type of game to where you can get your confidence back behind the offensive line. You should have a big day, in the running game. If that is established throughout the game and not just in the first half or not just in the second half, if that's something that is very, very relevant early on, often and even late in the game and everything like that. I mean, we've seen this team last year shut down teams with running the ball. So if we can kind of get back to that football, I think this game will be over sooner than later.
Yeah, because especially knowing the way that Maryland's going to want to attack you defensively, they're hoping on the idea that we just give up on the run so they can just keep sending pressure, send pressure. I mean, you look at how much, and we've talked about it earlier in the week. You look at the sacks across the board; they're bringing it from all over the place. You look at the pressure rates that they have been getting in these games, even versus Washington. I can't remember what the dropback was, but I think it was like over 60% of the time. Quarterback was under pressure. We've seen Dylan Rail in those moments, and that's where unfortunately Dylan's kind of looked worse for wear because he still isn't an elite scrambler when need be. When he's on the move and he gets some room, he can throw really well on the run, but he's got to get out of the pocket and actually escape first. And Maryland does a really good job of gang tackling. You might evade the first guy, the second guy, but they're really good at bringing everybody to the ball. So that's going to be huge. And again, if you can't run the ball and you got to keep dropping back with Dylan Raiola, I think Maryland says thank you. So I think it's huge. If we can't run the ball, I then all of a sudden my 30-10 projection doesn't mean jack squat because I think Maryland, is going to have more opportunities with the ball, and I think that we won't be able to put up 30 if we can't run the ball in this one. Also, really important, Maryland's run defense is 24th in the country. They are giving up less than, I just had it, rush defense. Get my eyes checked here. Rushing defense, 96 a game, 24th in the country. Nebraska's rushing defense, we give up 156, 88th in the country. And that is one of the few factors for Maryland.
And I feel like that's kind of just from like maybe one or two big games, though. Because, I mean, Cincinnati, it was kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Everybody after that was fine until Michigan kind of exploded on the scene.
Yeah, so Haynes kind of killed us.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough. And I agree. A lot of it's the QB run that's what killing us.
Yeah.
And Childs, we started to shut that down a little bit. He was not nearly as explosive. Yeah. In that second half in particular, like we did a much better job keeping him in contained. So hopefully that stuff falls through. Maryland, he's not nearly as mobile, but he can still hurt you with his legs if you're just not paying attention. Yeah. If he breaks out of the pocket and he's running down, on a bootleg or something, and he sees Singleton, and he's like, all right, I'm reading the back name of the jersey, so let me go ahead and take off and run. Like, he's good enough for that. So something to keep aware. You still want to keep contained, even if he isn't nearly as athletic. Now, a lot of numbers that favor Nebraska. Passing offense. Where do you think we rank in the country?
Hopefully in the top 20.
What if I told you top 10?
That'd be great.
Yeah, 8th in the country, 321 yards a game is what I didn't even realize.
Where does that rank in the Big Ten?
I'm not sure where that ranks in the Big Ten.
If it's 10, we're at 10.
We're 8th in the country. I don't know what that is in the Big Ten.
It has to be top 3, top 5.
Yeah. The problem is Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon. I'm sure all those teams are a bust.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good company.
It is good company. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like that company more than I dislike them. But no, I mean, it's good numbers for us. 320th. Maryland, 48th in the country. Not bad, not great. 256 yards through the air.
Balanced.
Yep, very balanced attack. Total offense, Nebraska, actually pretty solid there. 30th in the country. Not elite, but not pretty close to being in that top 25. And Maryland is sitting at 60, or excuse me, total offense. Maryland sitting 97th in the country. Rushing defense, we talked about that one. Apologies. Scoring offense, we are 11. They are 61.
In the nation or Big Ten?
Nation. These are all in the nation.
Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't got a Big Ten.
11th in the nation?
11th in the nation.
Just think if we would have converted some of those fourth downs where we would be at. That's kind of like crazy for us to even not have that and still be ranked at 11.
Yeah. Well, you go through all these games and you realize it's like outside of Cincinnati, we're getting close to 30 pretty easily. Michigan, we should have had more. I mean, you could argue. You could take away the Hail Mary.
Left meat on the bone.
Yeah, definitely left meat on the bone. Some penalties in that one. Passing defense, where do you think we rank?
Top 25?
Higher.
Top 15?
Higher.
Top 10?
Higher.
Top 5?
Higher.
1.
Number 1 in the country. Nebraska, still number 1 in the country when it comes to passing defense. Nebraska on defense, we're allowing, what does it say? 91.8 yards a game. Less than 100 yards through the air is what Nebraska is doing right now, which is really impressive.
That's beautiful.
It's more than beautiful. It makes a grown man tear up a little bit.
That's good, but it's also concerning with because again, I mean, Michigan left some meat on the bone there too. So not to be down and everything like that, but when you complement that with honestly how Michigan was running the ball, they didn't really kind of like need it.
Yeah,
per se. So
well, and some of it too is like you can be like, oh, they overthrew him, but that's the beauty of good defense. It's like sometimes they did overthrow him, but at least you're there. You're on their hip. It makes it a little bit harder.
What if it was just a bad throw and it has nothing to do with the defense? Because that happens sometimes. I'm not saying it happens to us.
I just mean in the sense that, okay, Singleton, you haven't completely gone away. He's still on your hip. It's got to be on the right shoulder. That quarterback has to – he can't just throw it.
He has to be accurate.
Yes. And that's what I mean by that. Like the quarterback has to be accurate. And in college, the accuracy ebb and flows week to week on how accurate these quarterbacks are. And we saw that with Michigan. We saw that with Childs. Like, listen, I'm not saying they're always they're – oh my God, look at that phenomenal play. We need to lose our mind, but at least they're in position, and it does force the quarterback to make an accurate throw, whether it's got to be on that outside or inside shoulder, especially with the way Singleton's playing. Like, you're not going to throw it up there in a 50-50 ball with Singleton.
No.
You don't like your odds on that one. So, again, number 1 in the country. And we talked about Nebraska's passing offense, 8th in the country. Maryland's passing defense is 71st in the country. They're giving up about 221 yards through the air a game right now. And the teams that they've played, they're a little bit, they don't just lean on one side of the ball. So I don't think a lot of these numbers for these guys are going to be like top 25 because they do run the ball. They throw the ball in the air. They're a pretty 50-50 split. But for the most part, again, Nebraska kind of got favored in a lot of these stats, hence why they're favored.
By 7.
Punt returns. Where is Nebraska ranked? You can just take a rough estimate. I'm not going to.
Well, I seen it. We were ranked 17.
Yeah, ranked 17. Pretty solid there. We're averaging about 15 return.
That's good.
That's really good. You like that?
Because later in the season when things start to slow down and everything like that, that's the range of where stuff was at. I think 17 and above. Like you're 2 yards away, that can jump you to top 5.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're knocking on the door, right there.
Let's see here. Kick return yards. Nebraska 60th in the country. We're averaging about 21. Maryland, they're averaging about 14. And again, their punt return, they're 105th in the country. Kick return, they're 124. Special teams, just solid enough. They're not necessarily super explosive, or at least they haven't shown that part of their game yet. Turnover margin. Nebraska's 8th in the country. We did it. Maryland's 5th, though. Maryland does do a really good job taking care of the ball. So, but it's just nice for Nebraska not to be like, seriously, 131. For so long, we were one of the worst turnover margins, pretty significantly struggling there. Tackles for loss, both teams in the top 25. Nebraska at 20, averaging about 7.2, and Maryland at 22 in the country, averaging just a little bit more. Sacks, Nebraska 74th in the country, and again, Maryland 4th in the country. Also, sacks allowed, Maryland 4th in the country again. So they get sacks and they don't allow sacks. Both really solid stats for those guys. Do you think Nebraska is going to be able to get pressure?
I think so. Especially with how Maryland has struggled on third down. Now you can kind of turn things up with these twists and these stunts and everything like that. I think the defensive line and the front 7 really starting to gel and figure things out. Just that comes with more experience. And this is one of those games to where you can kind of tee off if you establish your dominance early and often and whatnot, and just kind of take the life out of them. It can go from, okay, this is really, really good for us, okay, to where we're really dominating these guys.
Yeah, and Winery, if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's been awesome. Like, he's really stepped up this year, and he needs some help. But just saying it flat out, he's getting pressure. If he's going to make that quarterback move first. And if someone else can get there, you can get that sack.
Yeah.
He's been playing phenomenal. Feed off that. The same way Ty and Nash were feeding off each other. He's been playing that good. He's going to get in the backfield. If someone else gets there with him, you're almost good to at least get a very good chance to go get yourself that sack, tackle for loss, whatever it is. But you got to play off him. I mean, he's playing really, really good for Nebraska. You can make an argument. He's right now the only one truly living up to like that black shirt expectation. And that's not always fair to say, but like what he's putting on the paper, that's a guy that you want to follow or at least keep up with, because he is kind of leading that front defensive line right now. We got Big B on the text line talking about Raiola. Need to keep Raiola upright if we want to throw to his outside shoulder. Yeah, absolutely right. Great text there. He says, no hate, just facts. Big B, you're right. Pass protection. What have we given up? Like 13 sacks, 12 sacks in the last two games?
It has to be better.
It has to be.
It has to be, especially with heading into, the middle part of the season and everything like that. Again, just, assignment heavy, communicating a lot and everything like that, just execution. It's not like that they can't do it. We've clearly that they've done it enough to be, starting guys out there and whatnot. They just have to have better execution.
Yeah, and I wonder, with a guy like Pritchett, I wonder if he's just overthinking it now. Because at that level, I wonder if he is just kind of thinking like, oh man, if I mess up this play, we're looking at the sideline, like, are they going to yank me right here? Because in that Michigan State game, it was not a great game for him. Just flat out, really struggled, and they were pulling some stunts. And for me, it's always like he's just got to communicate. If they communicate, I don't see a size problem. I see a bunch of tall dudes. Heck, like some of those guys are 6'7" out there. Just keep your butt down, move your feet. You'll be in position to keep up with those edge rushers. So a lot of it to me is going to come down to communication. And against Maryland, if you don't have that, you're going to give up 6 sacks.
It's going to be a long day.
It will be. You're going to give up a lot of sacks. Raiola's going to be banged up. And I'll say this much. Good thing that Raiola's got, a little bit of muscle to him.
And some grit.
Yeah.
Because he was taking some shots last week.
He really was. When you look at the offensive line, is that the thing that just sticks out to you is communication?
That part. Communication and then executing and winning their one-on-one battle.
Yeah.
And not being the reason to shooting themselves in the foot. If they do, just simple execution and everything like that, get the right calls, their eyes are disciplined in the right place, their hand placement and everything like that. They don't get outside of their frame, working everything like that, and allow the defense to, if somebody is leaving out, somebody's, replacing them. So just, stay at home, remember your rules and everything like that, be violent with their hands. It should be fine.
Yeah. And this one, speaking of the offensive line, just for you guys who are susceptible to some fake news, Old Dad 34 says fake news on Instagram saying Nebraska fired Donovan Raiola. So yeah, that is fake news. If you're getting your news from, I think it was the Barstool Huskers, don't.
Come on now.
Yeah, when you see that, don't go out there blabbing your mouth. So shout out Old Dad 34 for being one of the wiser to see that, being like, yeah, okay, buddy. No, he is not fired. There's no news of that. So Donovan Raiola, he will be there coaching, and you're 4, right? Because he was a holdover from Frost.
Yeah.
I will say this much on him. That is a group that you were maybe hoping to see a little bit more, though, because he's been there the longest.
You're expecting more.
Yeah, the development, the continuity start to really come through. And, that's kind of the challenge for this team right now is can that offensive line live up to the expectation of being a playoff team? I mean, we say that whether you think they're a playoff team or not, that better be the goal in the locker room.
For sure.
And you have the longest holdover coach. That's been your coach. You should know what the development is.
You should know the guys and everything
exactly.
like that. You should be able to, get the best out of them.
You should be the last group where communication is a problem. Like just flat out, it shouldn't be a problem, and it still kind of is. So I'm not saying that he needs to be fired or anything like that.
I'm not saying that.
It needs to be an area of improvement. I'm sure those guys know it. But again, with Maryland, if that doesn't get fixed, it could be a tight game. A road game, first real road game. I'm not counting Cincinnati for the Huskers this season as they try to get their 5th win so they can be one away from bowling already this early in the season, mid-October. You'll love to see it. All right, we'll go to break. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk a little bit more Husker football and some NFL on the other side right here. Don't Punt Hour with DeMornay, Pierson-El, Harrison Arns.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gainett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gainett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gainett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainettTrucking.com.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
All right, welcome back in.
And we do have NFL on the brick and mortar. It is the Eagles and the Giants in the G-Men. Up 20-17. You'll love to see that for the New York Giants as they had a rough game last week. The Eagles also had a rough game, but the Giants looking like the better one right now. And for all the fantasy football owners, if you started Goddard, good job. I didn't. I failed to do that, and he's got 17 already, at least in my league. They got about 15 seconds before the half, 17-20. Eagles ball, 3rd and 10 at the Philadelphia 43. Real quick on some more NFL. I just saw this article, and I had to bring it up. It's interesting. The Cleveland Browns are paying almost $42 million for 8 different quarterbacks this year.
Yes.
Only 2 of which are on the roster. Can you guess the quarterbacks that they're paying? You got any idea? Can you remember the Browns quarterbacks of
Deshaun
before?
Watson.
Yep. He's the biggest chunk, 39 mil.
Joe Flacco.
Or
he's not on that list.
No, he's not on that list. Oh, yeah, he is. Sorry. Joe Flacco, you got that right.
Dylan Gabriel, Shador.
Yep. Those are the ones that are actually on the roster.
You said 7?
8. So Dylan Shador.
Does Zappy kid?
Yeah, you got it. Bailey Zappi.
Zap.
He's owed $315,000, and you got Joe Flacco. He's still owed $1 million. You're looking for 1, 2, 3 more.
Jacoby Brissett is not on that list. Correct?
Nope.
Okay.
One of them played at Pitt. They owe him $8,000.
It ain't Peterman.
Kenny Pickett.
I forgot.
Yeah, they still owe Kenny Pickett.
And who are the other 2? Because I'm not going to get them.
Jameis Winston. They owe him $2.2 million still. And Dorian Thompson-Robinson. $171,000.
That's bad management. That is bad. You owe 8 people for one, but
and only 2 of them are on the roster.
It's you only keep 3 quarterbacks on a roster. Like you'll see, and people struggle with that. They typically keep 2. You're paying 8.
Yep.
No. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, and the one being $39.1 million, which is Deshaun Watson. So good job, Browns. Way to pay $42 million to 8 different quarterbacks in 1 year. Only 2 of which on the roster.
My goodness.
Horrible management from the Cleveland Browns. Back to Husker football, though. I just had to bring that up.
That's asinine.
Well, sometimes you go like, man, why are the Browns bad year in, year out? And then you get headlines like that.
They're playing so many players. Yeah, that's.
Every now and then you get a headline. It's like, oh, that's why you guys always suck. You guys are just a mess. An absolute mess. 8 quarterbacks. 2 of them on the roster.
And only 2 can really suit up.
Yeah.
And none of them are.
Yeah, should have been Baker.
Your cheapest ones are probably you said 8,000 or whatnot. So you're still playing rookie minimum for both your starting and backup.
Yeah. Big B's right. Yeah, should have just kept Baker.
What about there's got to be somebody on the practice squad. Didn't they just have the Snoop from
on the active roster?
Oh, okay. I was about to say, okay.
Yeah, they got some guys on the practice squad, but obviously you do that, you can get a bunch of names. But no, it's just funny. These guys are on the roster that they have to pay. Go ahead and dish out there. Good job.
Terrible. Bad management. Anyways.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay. Back to Nebraska football. How important is it to go ahead and or I should ask it this, like for you, when do you lock in for a road game? Like how do you kind of dial it up so you're locked in when you get to kickoff?
Like leading up to it before like we actually get there?
Whenever it starts, because I was listening to Foreman and Farley, and those guys were talking about like, man, you got on the plane and everyone was already silent. And you could listen to headphones and, there's some chatter, but it was pretty locked in already.
I mean, there's not, one way to kind of skin a cat. And just because, some people are quiet and operate that way.
Team to team.
I've seen it so many ways. So for some players, like, it looks different as long as, you're not really, making yourself tired and everything like that. I think locking in honestly starts like Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Like, I think once you kind of hit red zone and things are just clicking and you see everything, there's no hiccups and everything like that. And then kind of once you hit, that Friday practice of just running through everything is just, sliding like butter. I think at that point, then that makes, the walk and everything else easy because, the mental part is already done. The physical part, you've already lifted. You've already stretched. You've already kind of pushed your body for the week. Now it's just making sure you stay hydrated because you're flying. Making sure you're getting enough sleep and everything like that because, it's an hour ahead and everything like that. So now it's the other little tangibles that you kind of got to do. I guess getting on the plane, but even like after you get off the plane, then make sure, you're fine and dandy. Hydration is a big key, with playing in different time zones and everything like that.
It's supposed to be pretty rainy on that game. And then the Monday Night Football game, it's a rainy weekend over there pretty much throughout all DC land. Does that favor anybody, or is that just a thing that's happening that both teams are going to have to deal with?
The fact that they play on turf, that'll be fine.
Don't think it's supposed to be like super windy either.
No, playing in the weather, I guess Nebraska should be just because we played more teams, I guess. It depends on how cold it gets, but playing in rain is playing in rain. It goes back down who can execute better. So I don't think not really.
Yeah, because it is turf, right? You said.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will. If you get some wind, maybe, but I think both teams are nowadays. Those damn gloves those guys wear. Yeah, the water just rolls off. They spray it with the stuff, so it's like got that hydro resistant.
They should have like all weather gloves. So if things get real bad and everything like that, the equipment guys like give the guys different gloves, and it's like old school leather gloves. Like it doesn't matter what the rain is or whatnot. And they're probably actually way better.
Well, no, now they have like it's just you ever see that like hydro resistant spray?
Yeah,
like they literally just can coat their gloves, and then the water it's just gonna roll off. You won't get wet.
But your hand is still getting wet, and that's the with me being a receiver and everything like that. DB, like I hated my hands like getting wet, not necessarily my palm, but just the back of my hands. You have that, and when the wind starts to blow and everything like that, it just gets you cold.
Okay.
So they have a thicker pair of gloves that they bring out that are way better for water conditions.
Okay. I really don't think that favors anybody, to be honest, but it is something to keep in mind. Should be a rainy game, or it looks like it's expecting to be a pretty rainy game for that one. Road game, College Park. You've played there, right?
No.
You've never been to College Park? Oh man.
But the times that I've played, I was waiting for that game. Because that would have been a home game for me. The closest I've gotten was
Penn State. You're a DC kid.
The closest I got was Penn State. We always played Maryland here, and I was pissed.
Never got the homecoming party.
Never did. The homecoming party was at Penn State.
That's a lame place to have it.
Tell me about it. I played good that game, so.
Well, there's that.
I played real well, so and that was I think we played Saquon Barkley that game, so.
Yeah, but Penn State culture a little different than the DC culture.
Yeah.
but
honestly, for a while, Penn State was taking all of the DMV area kids.
Yeah, they did have a little pipeline.
They were all going to Penn State. Of course, Virginia Tech was kind of getting at home and everything like that, but a lot of kids were actually like leaving the area. But Penn State, I think a Penn State staple, honestly, is the Northern Virginia region.
If Penn State loses to Northwestern this week, do they fire him?
Franklin?
Yeah.
No.
Even if they lose to Northwestern?
No.
I think you're right. I don't think they should.
No.
He brought that. He was a rising phoenix. You guys had a lot of baggage.
Some of the
worst
baggage.
How
many times do we have to talk about this?
We'll leave him alone. All right, fine.
No. I'm just saying, like, get him out after a bad loss or something like, he doesn't win this and this and that. Well, he brought you out of the dark ages.
Yeah, it's a morbidly dark.
Dark. He's outside of maybe the Paterno area and everything like that, where y'all were really, competing for national championships. They were really one game away from really doing that last year. Same thing, still one game away.
Yeah.
So Harbaugh, we've seen this with Harbaugh. We've seen this with
Dabo.
And we've seen it with Bo Pelini. Look at Wisconsin. I guarantee you Wisconsin, they had Paul Chris back.
Yeah.
They haven't sniffed 10 wins since he left.
No. It's a tough one. Yeah, they won't do it either.
No.
And they shouldn't, because it's one thing for Matt Rule to
He'll
take
have
over.
a job the next day.
Yeah.
You think UCLA won't hire him?
UCLA would right away.
Come on. You think Arkansas wouldn't hire him?
They would. And they'd be right to. Because like Matt Rule.
Florida?
taking over.
You think Florida wouldn't fire their coach and bring in Franklin? Come on now.
He could do some damage over there in Florida.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I think he's safe too.
And he was successful in the SEC. He was successful at Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm, he was.
Vanderbilt was a solid. I mean, they weren't contending for the.
But that was arguably their best outside of this year.
Yeah.
And even this year, they had the letdown game where they didn't go ahead and beat Alabama. But yeah, he's a good coach. Hopefully they don't chase him out. I know the fans keep talking about he's the problem over there, and it's like,
no,
I don't know. He did get
he might replace offensive coordinator before he even feels any remotely a hot seat. He just got an extension.
Yeah, that buyout too. I didn't even think about that. Buyout's gonna be
got
nuts.
An extension. Like, no, literally last year. No.
All right, I agree. Final thing, and then we'll go ahead and throw it to break here. How important is it to start fast on the road? Because Maryland's a team where, again, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a sleepy. Tickets are like $36.
When you say start fast, what do you mean?
Not turn the ball over, not three and out yourself in the first few drives.
I would say start consistent and maintain consistent.
Okay.
I don't care if a 70-yard touchdown gets, broken off or I don't care if, we throw a bomb for a touchdown or if it takes 15 plays to score a touchdown. The thing is just have a consistent drive. It doesn't have to be fast, When
I say start fast, I guess that just means start efficiently.
Okay. So I'm not worried about necessarily how it looks unless it's consistent.
Yeah.
We don't have to score in 7 plays. We don't have to score in 8 plays. Like I'm fine with it being 15, 16 plays for us to get down to, our third downs, are they manageable?
Yeah.
Is it under 3rd and 5? Are we consistently getting that? Are we mistake free? Is our first 3 drives no penalties, no offsides, no false starts? None of that. Can that consistently happen? And then once we look up, by the second quarter or by the end of the first quarter and everything like that, it could be 17-0. It can be 17-3.
Yeah, and that I'd be okay with, like, to basically not do what Penn State did at UCLA, where you're the better team, but you put yourself in the hole 7-27 by the end of half because you started off in the first quarter. And again, it wasn't like you're playing physically slow. You're just not executing. And then on defense as well.
I think we need to have a better showing of what we have because we've come out either first drive we look fine and then it goes somewhere, or first 2 drives it looks fine and then it goes somewhere, or we come out and it doesn't look well and then we kind of catch fire late and everything like that. So I think just coming out consistent, as a whole, efficient from, left tackle to, the Z receiver to, the second string running back coming in there to expel, Emmett. All effective and efficient.
I agree. And with that being said, we'll throw it to break. We'll do some NFL picks to wrap things up. Don't go anywhere. Don't punt hour. Good morning, Pierson-El, Harrison Arns.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is the Don't Punt Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, DeMornay Pierson-El.
All right, welcome back in. Don't Punt Hour, DeMornay Pierson-El, Harrison Arns. We're going to wrap up with some NFL talk here. Also, quick side note, Savannah Bananas coming to Lincoln Memorial Stadium. They did get that one through. I saw Troy Dannon put it out there. So I think that one's in June, late June. So you guys can check that out. If you want a big fan of Kyle Perry, former Husker, he is also a Savannah Banana now. And then also I know that's just a big thing. So a lot of people probably go to that one. Memorial Stadium. I'm sure it'll be sold out, but pretty cool that they're doing that. 17-20 still in the NFL. Giants leading the Eagles. And you asked me this off air, and we'll go ahead and go with that. Who's the MVP of the NFL right now? Because our candidates, our heroes are out. Lamar's out. Mahomes is out.
Josh Allen don't even like.
He's not putting up the same numbers.
You know, I I think you have to throw Baker's name in there. He's playing ball. He's balling.
Yeah, you seriously could put Baker up there.
I'm trying to think running back wise. It's been kind of
Jonathan Taylor, maybe.
Offensive player of the year, maybe. Type year.
Does Daniel Jones deserve any sort of credit? He's got the best QBR rating. What if Daniel Jones won an MVP this year?
I would throw up.
I'd question my existence.
I don't. Who's been playing well enough for that? It's early.
Sam Darnold. He's not been playing to that level though.
I don't think. I mean, Dak's playing well. I don't know about MVP.
Stafford maybe. He's been playing really good. Like Stafford's numbers, even though the team's record isn't perfect. If you look at, I'll pull up Stafford's numbers right now. I know right now he's leading the league in passing yards. I know Puka Nacua is leading the lead in receptions by like a lot. He's got like 52. Stafford, I mean, he does this every year, and people just don't like to acknowledge him. So he has got 66% completion rating. That's not great, but 1,500.
He didn't play the first couple games though. He didn't play like a game or two, I think.
Oh shoot. Well, that might hurt him.
I think that's why his numbers are down though, because everybody else has at least like a game or two on him.
Are you sure? Well, he's still got a good passing yards. Let me see.
I think so, because remember his back.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Game log.
Maybe.
No, he's played in every game so far.
Okay.
Yeah. So his numbers, the completion rating is not great, but it's not bad either. But 1,500 passing yards you'll take. And he's got 11 touchdowns on the year. How many picks? Give me his stats. He's got 11 touchdowns, 2 picks. Okay, he's so far maybe a leading candidate. Not really strong though. There isn't really that guy this year that's above head and shoulders.
It hasn't. And I think it's still kind of just like early. I think as it gets into late October, you'll kind of start to see that kind of come out. Jared Goff has been balling.
Yeah, you can throw Goff in that mix.
He's been in the mix. Yeah, everybody's kind of, it's still even right now. Like there's no, okay, he looks, a step above. At this point last year, Jalen Hurts was looking a lot different than, some other people. Lamar was looking, different. Joe Burrow was playing out of his mind. He was looking different. So it's just slow right now.
You're probably looking at Baker Mayfield.
I'm telling you, Baker
or Goff or Stafford.
I'm rolling with Baker.
All right, sweet. I'm rolling with Baker too, and they got a big game this weekend. Buccaneers, 49ers. Buccaneers at home.
I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Bucks too. 49ers still a little banged up. I like the Buccaneers in this one. Not great, that one. Seahawks, Jags. Jags are 4-1.
The Jags are dangerous, man.
They are dangerous. The Trip Six, baby.
They doing the thing. I think I'm on their bandwagon. I'm going Jags.
All right, I'm gonna give me Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. Cardinals, Colts. Do the Cardinals have any hope?
Colts, no.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, guys. Other good games. They're really, I'll be honest, there's not a ton of great games. This one does stick out though. Lions, Chiefs. Chiefs at home.
I'm going Lions.
I'm going Lions too. All right.
I think they're going to take them to the deep end, and yeah.
And then the cream of the crop this week, Monday Night Football. Well, actually, I think Bills Falcons are also Monday Night Football, but
that's a good game. I like Bills Falcons. That's a good one.
Okay, do you like Bills or Falcons?
I like the Falcons.
Ooh, okay. Give me the Bills. Bears Commanders. All right, you didn't have to do that. You could have just gave your take.
Hell.
I'm going Bears.
HTTR, baby.
Are you a Commanders fan?
No,
because of the DMV by association.
I grew up a Redskins fan though.
All right,
but I'm not. I'm no longer a Commanders fan.
DP's been harassing the living hell out of me. He's going to that game. He's got seats where
JD's back. JD might be. Hey now.
He's got seats where he can get like selfies with the players and stuff too.
He probably knows somebody down there.
He does. That's why he's down there.
JD might MVP.
And DP, if you're listening, do not send me any selfies.
Send him all.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us. I'm just kidding. Demorne, I won't mute you. No, DP, you really don't have to. That's all right if you're listening out there. But he will be at the game. I'll be watching the game. Appreciate you guys listening. That is Demorne Pierson-El. I am Harrison Arns. Chris Raff coming up next. Raff's good take on sports. We'll talk to you then.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for